Donald Trump proves to America once again why he is the greatest president of all time. And CNN publishes an article that shows a bunch of incorrect statements. All this in this episode. What is up, everybody? Republican here. And today I'm here to talk to you about some special news we got. So yesterday, Trump posted that he is going to release the vaccine for the COVID-19 virus next week. He's going to have the vaccine out for everybody. Now, the vaccine's been around for about a month now. People were testing it, and they said it was 90% effective. I don't know exactly how effective it is at this point in time, but they did say it was 90% effective at that point throughout November. So it's probably pretty effective, and Trump's going to have that released by next week. All 50 states are going to be able to get it, the vaccine, and that's good because Cuomo has been saying for a while that if the vaccine comes out that he wasn't going to allow it, but that's good that it will be allowed no matter what. Just wanted to bring that up, and once again, Trump proving every single day why he is the best president in American history. CNN report, Thanksgiving Day, more than 100,000 COVID cases. In 100,000 COVID cases, they said, were contracted overnight. And 12,000 deaths. Okay? Now, this report is wrong because, first of all, we've actually seen a drop in COVID cases from the 25th to the 26th. We've seen a big drop of COVID cases. And the 1,200 deaths, that's not because of Thanksgiving. That's just people who were in the hospital previously. So, just fact check that. And also it says skyrocketing numbers in 20 states, but they did not report. So how do you know that these numbers are skyrocketing if the states are not reporting them? That just doesn't make sense. How are we supposed to believe this? That numbers are skyrocketing when the states are not reporting their numbers. CNN basically is saying right here that the numbers are rising, but they're not being reported. How do you know they're not being reported if they're not being reported? Or how do you know they're skyrocketing if they're not being reported? Get that through your head. I don't know how that works. Also, CNN posts that in the final days of November shows the record high cases of COVID, which is true. First thing in this article so far that has been true. Now, why is the thing... Okay, why the COVID cases are spiking is the thing that they failed to say. Okay, is COVID spiking because of Thanksgiving? Okay. Well, it's not, obviously, because we've seen a drop of 77,000 COVID cases. The spike is going down. So it can't be Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving has actually made the curve go down. So is it Thanksgiving? Or is it the protests? Or is it the parades or the marches? Like the Million MAGA March, that was like a couple weeks ago. A bunch of people got together and they had a march for Trump and all that. Which I don't personally care about that. I mean, fine. If you want to go there, go ahead. I personally wouldn't do it. Alright, so are you sure it's Thanksgiving's fault that these COVID cases are spiking? Or is it these parades like the Million MAGA March or all the tens of thousands of Biden parades that there were? Holy cow. After they thought that Biden won the election, which it's still not over, by the way. Biden's winning, but it's not over. Everyone is parading and they're so happy. So, what's spiking the COVID cases? Is it Thanksgiving, or was it people parading around and getting together and celebrating that Biden won the election? Which one is it? You fail to mention that, CNN, like you always do. You always fail to mention the facts. You just say stuff and then you leave it so vague. And That's not a good thing. You should, when you want to tell facts, you want to show the facts and what you mean by these facts. So you fail to mention why there are spike numbers of COVID cases, but they're not wrong. There has been a spike, but the COVID spike has been dropping. So also they've been saying that the experts have been telling them that masks are mandatory. Well, no duh. And they also said that masks could save lives and how masks are so effective, but they're really not. If you compare masks to the size of what a virus is, it's very, like, the virus is microscopic compared to the masks. Microscopic. I mean, it'll go right through this. I mean, you put this on, this ain't gonna protect you, alright? Take my hat off real quick. So, you're wearing your mask, alright? Do you really think that the virus can't just go in your eye? What about your ear? Or, heck, even your pores right here? So, explain how masks are supposed to protect you when they don't protect you. How? They've always said that masks protect you, but they never actually come up with a logical reason of why or how they can protect you. Even the company who make these masks have gone out and said that they do not work for COVID, that we should stop using them. But you know what? This video is going to fact checked anyways. I can already see it coming. But explain, how are these supposed to help you when they don't? And I'm pretty sure you're right there saying, "Oh well, if masks don't work, then what should we do?" Well, this is going to sound like a broken record, but I think we should continue to use the hydroxychloroquine. I mean, sounds like a very useful drug. I mean, India's using it, and they don't have a lot of COVID cases at all. And they have 1 billion people in their country. 1.5 billion people, and they have really low COVID numbers. And they use hydroxychloroquine. They don't even wear masks over there, up to my knowledge. So I think we should use that instead. But the vaccine's coming out, so no need for the hydroxychloroquine. We should use the vaccine, and if it's 90% effective so far, according to that study, I'm pretty sure it's pretty effective. Pretty sure it's going to work pretty well to help us prevent ourselves from getting the virus. These don't. Those are useless. Masks give you a false sense of hope, in my opinion. Masks are like, oh, well, if we're wearing a mask, we can be near each other. But I don't know. It's wrong, because if you're wearing your masks and you get close to each other, you're going to be spreading it even worse, because you think that the mask can protect you, but in reality, it doesn't protect you. In that case, you're going to be getting even more, you're going to be spreading COVID more. Think about it, the states that have the most strict mask laws are the ones that have the spike in COVID cases. What that proves is that masks are not working for the COVID virus. So anyways, I'm going to stop right here. Hope if you guys please have it, subscribe for more. I'm out. See you guys later.
Hey, Donald Trump is your president, and if you like it or not.